Hachiko, the true story of a loyal dog that waited at train station for deceased owner. Man and his dog, it's a friendship as old as time. Nothing quite matches the infinity, loyalty, and unbreakable bond between a dog and his owner. Throughout the years, hundreds of incredibly touching stories have documented the same amazing love that a dog and man share with each other. None of these stories, however, quite surpass the tale of Hachiko, the dog who continually waited for his owner to return home. It is no understatement when dogs are called loyal companions. Many loyal dog breeds have been known for patiently waited for their humans to return. Whether it be days or weeks or even months, but the story of Hachiko is by far one of the greatest stories told of a dog that remained loyal to his owner throughout the years. Many people have wondered what is the most loyal dog. The truth is, all dogs are loyal to their beloved owners. The emotional story of Hachiko the dog clearly reveals the love a dog has for his master. Here is the Hachiko story. The Hachiko real story begins with the lasting bond between Hachiko and his owner, Hidesaburo Ueno. Even though Hachiko lived back in the 20th century, his story has continued to inspire people around the world up to this day. The tale of the Hachiko story has resulted in several Hachiko memorials and even a Hachiko movie that documents the story of the incredible bond that formed between Hachiko and Ueno. Hachiko was an Akita Inu dog born on a farm in 1923 and later adopted by Hidesaburo Ueno, a professor of agriculture at University of Tokyo. The two fell into a daily routine. Ueno and Hachiko would walk together to the Shibuya train station, where Ueno would pet Hachiko goodbye before getting on the train to work. Hachiko, who also became known as Hachi, would then spend the day waiting for Ueno to come back. In the meantime, local shopkeepers and station workers would keep an eye on him and often give him treats while he held his vigil for Ueno. This routine continued for several years until one day tragedy ensued. Ueno never came home from work as he suffered a brain hemorrhage and died. Of course, Hachi had no idea about it. So the loyal dog continued to wait for his owner's return. Every day like clockwork, when the train would appear, so would Hachi, searching for Ueno. Hachi's fidelity earned him the nickname the faithful dog. Hachi never gave up hope and continued to waited for more than 9 years for his owner to return. Finally, one morning on March 8, 1935, Hachiko was found dead. It is believed that he died due to natural causes. His body was taken to the train station's baggage room, a place that had been one of his favorite hangouts. He was then photographed surrounded by Ueno's wife Waiko, as well as staff members at the station. Woshijo Oshawa, one of the staff members, gifted the photo to one of his daughters, who recalled that her dad loved dogs and would often tell her about how Hachi would come daily to the station where staff would happily share their lunches with him. Although Hachiko's life ended decades ago, his story continues to live on. After Hachiko's death, his body was preserved and placed at the National Science Museum of Japan in Tokyo. Additionally, A monument of Hachiko has been placed next to his owner's tomb in Tokyo's Ayowaya Cemetery because Hachi remained loyal to his owner up until Hachi's death. A bronze statue of Hachiko was erected outside the Shibuya station as a tribute to the dog. Unfortunately, this statue was destroyed during World War II. Although the original Hachiko dog statue could not be restored, a new one replaced it in the same exact spot at the end of the war in 1948. The spot has become a popular and beloved neighborhood park where tourists can honor and admire the unconditional love of his loyal dog. This Hachiko statue is not the only memorial that honors this incredible dog. The station entrance closest to the statue was renamed Hachiko Guchi, or the Hachiko entrance exit in Japanese. Furthermore, one of the train lines was also called the Hachiko line in honor of the 80th year of Hachiko's passing and the 19th anniversary of Hachiko's owner Ueno's death. A bronze statue of Hachiko reunited with Ueno was unveiled on March 8, 2015. The statue was placed outside the University of Tokyo's Agriculture Department, where Ueno was a professor in 2009. A movie was released called Hachi, A Dog's Tale. This is a film based on the true story of Hachiko's unconditional love for his owner. Although the Hachiko dog movie may be thought of as heartbreaking, those who have watched it agree that it perfectly captures the extraordinary devotion of a dog for his owner. The story of the loyal Hachiko continues to be remembered and beloved by people from around the world. It truly displays the love and affection a dog shares with his human. The movie Hachiko, A Dog Story is based on a true story that took in first half of the 20th century in Japan. In 1924, Hachiko was brought to Tokyo by his owner Hidesaburo Ueno, a professor in the agriculture department at the University of Tokyo. During his owner's life, Hachiko saw him off from the front door and greeted him at the end of the day at the nearby Shibuya station. For more parts, subscribe.